Shalom. Kohalayim, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Akakodash. Peace and blessings to the elders apostles of Great Millstone who taught us this truth and rule well. Peace and salutations to the Akim, put known as the elect, striving for perfection and striving for that crown of righteousness. This is your brother Kassad out of Great Millstone, Austin, coming out the branch of Houston, coming to you with a quick hit. All right, going into the dividing of times. All right, because the downfall of this society goes simultaneously hand in hand with Jacob's rulership. All right, the house of David being established here on earth, man. The Lord's return and stuff, man. And this is what we're looking forward to and hastening onto that day. All right, I'm going to get some scripture, and perfectly, this is edifying to the body. This is 2nd Esdras 2 and 6. Then did I consider these things, and they are well made through me alone and through none other. By me also they shall be ended, and by none other. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born, of him Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. All right, so what we're witnessing is the end of Esau's empire, reign, rulership, all across the whole entirety of the earth. Job 9 and 24, the earth was given into the hand of the wicked, man. Esau is that son of perdition. All right, he was born wicked to be that vessel of destruction at the end of the day. All right, that the Lord is going to destroy, lift up and to destroy. Right, this is Jeremiah 30. Because during that process, it's going to get tougher and tougher and tougher, because he understands that the rulership is ending. So the pride of Esau's heart, he's going to try to hold on and hold fast to what he has, as the same as Jacob's. What's written inside of, what's built and installed inside of the 12 tribes of Israel, the men of the Lord who are striving for that perfection, that crown of righteousness, they're going to be holding fast to what they have and prophesying, all right, and tearing down this kingdom with these prophecies that are written inside this testimony, which is of Yahushua, right? Jeremiah 30, as ye now and see whether a man doth travail with child, wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness. All right, because it's talking about these harder times that we're approaching, right? At last, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. All right, he is pertaining to Jacob, who is Israel, who is of the elect and stuff. Esau Edom has been found out to be the destroyer, the plague, the pestilence that is on the face of this earth that corrupts and kills everything, man. Right? Continue on. For it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck, and will burst thy bonds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him. So, like I said, with the downfall and these hardship times that we're going into, that's why we are to embrace and to glorify in them when we see these things quickly approaching, man. When they're talking about crisis, economy crisis here and there, diesel crisis, food crisis, energy crisis. These are signs of the times that tells us that, man, we're getting ready to head into this time of none other, man. Jacob's trouble. All right. But the scriptures say that Jacob will be saved out of it. All right. The ones who trust in the Lord, who the Lord is their strong tower, man. And that's only the righteous, man, of the 12 tribes of Israel, man, because there's many of the 12 tribes of Israel, but there's many wicked that are of the 12 tribes of Israel as well, man, and stuff. And those are considered the 2/3, and these are going to be put down in this day, man. This is Matthew 24 and 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, And there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, right? And shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. And, it's not hard to tell that we're approaching these days, man, because speaking the truth now is considered hate speech in this society, right? Of bullshit. This society of bullshit, speaking the truthful with truthfulness and righteousness, man, you are considered an enemy of the state. And it's evident, man. All right. That's why the scriptures talk about, man, if you're going to do this, you got to be willing to lose it all, man. All right. To be glorified with your life here by teaching, or be glorified in the Lord in your death, man, and stuff. But man, it's a time of great afflictions. It's a time of woes, as they talk about, man, and stuff, when your faith is going to be tried, as was the three holy sons, man. What are you willing to do? What are you willing to sacrifice for what you believe in and stuff, man? This is Revelations 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. And this devil has a short time, and seeing that these men have come back into their inheritance, they're seeking after the old ways to please their power, who is the God of Israel, whose name is Yahweh, by following after the path of Yahweh Shai, because that is our straight gate. That is the way, the truth, and the light, man, and what's in the way that we must enter into this at the end of the day, man. This is Psalms 34:19. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivered him out of them all. Right? He keepeth all his bones, not one of them is broken. Even shall slay the wicked, and they that hate the righteous shall be desolate. So, man, we're going to be faced with many afflictions, man. That's part of this whole ordeal when it comes down to it. And Lord willing, we have that spirit of perseverance to endure in these hardship times, man, and stuff. But the ones who are trying to slay us, the wicked, the Lord said, man, he's going to make them desolate. He's going to destroy them at the end of the day, man, and stuff. With a continuing stroke, he's going to get rid of them and stuff, man. The ones who are fighting against the righteous. And that's a beautiful thing. All right. This is Matthew 24:39. Let's see. Start at 38. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark, right? And knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be, right? And that's what people don't understand. And that's what people are going to have to, the people who are going to be caught off guard are going to be caught at a disadvantage at the end of the day, because they're not ready or prepared for what's getting ready to happen. So they're going to be in this state of reaction. All right. They're going to be reacting to everything instead of being, proactive, and being ahead of the game and ahead of steps, man. And the only way you can be ahead and this what's coming upon this earth was following up after these scriptures, man, cleansing yourself right now with the word, so you can have that connection to your salvation, who is Yahweh Shai, man, and back to your Father, who is Yahweh. All right, this is 1 Thessalonians 5:1. But of the times and of the seasons, brethren, you have no need that I write unto you, for yourselves now perfectly, that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, the sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief and stuff. So we're not the ones in darkness, and the day is not going to, overtake us as a thief, man. And that's a beautiful thing, right? This is Romans 9:21. Have not the potter power over the clay of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor? What if Yahweh, willing to show his wrath and to make his power known, endured with much long suffering the vessels of wrath fitted for destruction? All right, because you see the wickedness, at times increasing and stuff like that. But we understand that the Lord has a specific judgment for these people, man. All right, he's making them look as though they're so powerful and nothing can bring them down. He even have them talking like they're so prideful. But man, the Lord has a plan for them, which is destruction. Continuing on, and that he might make known the riches of his glory in the vessels of mercy, which he had afore prepared unto glory. And he prepared us unto glory when it came down to it, man, to be his vessels of righteousness, man, and stuff. This is last but not least, for Romans 9:11, for the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of Yahweh according to the election might stand, not of works, but of him that called it. It was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger, as it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated, man. So the things that you see that is going on in the day-to-day is only for the upbringing of the righteous kingdom, man. So it's a process that we're going to have to trust, which is walking by faith and not by sight, to endure these times that we're coming upon, man. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.